Hey y'all, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Today we are trying Theoretical Jam from Cigar City Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing, and we are back to review another beer because we want to. I've got Andy in the attic, I've got Jay, I am Ben. What are we drinking today, my gentlemen?
Gentlemen.
Theoretical Jam from Cigar City Brewing. It's a jammy type beer. Let's get going on drinking.
Indeed. Jammy Jams. All right. Who's had this one before?
Not
I know I have.
He's got a wheat ale glass there.
I indeed do. I was trying to remember, honestly. I was looking at the glass. I was like, is that a wheat ale glass? I think I'm pretty sure it is.
It's American wheat.
And I grabbed it.
Yeah, if you want a European wheat, you're going to use a Hefe. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
So that means I selected correctly. Is that what you're saying?
Good for you.
Okay. What we got here, Andy? What are we drinking on today?
A wheat ale, as it says in the label. 6%, 25 IBUs with an SRM of 7. Is this a suspension? What's that? Check your beer. It's
Yeah.
a little
Almost
dainty
looks
to be.
like concrete.
It's a little dainty to be flocculent. It's just, again, suspended.
Just hanging
The
out
little speckles are just not moving. They're just in place. Well, this is introducing a hop I don't recall us having had before. Barber Rouge. B-A-R-B-E. Second word, R-O-U-G-E. Never heard that one. Also has El Dorado and Cashmere hops.
Do you think the Barber Rouge gives it the berry flavor?
It might be because this has got an interesting flavor to it. The tastes of juicy red berries, red grapefruit, and the zest bitterness, or the red grapefruit zest bitterness at the back end. Getting as much of that zest bitterness, but they liken it to berry jam on toast as a wonderful combination. It's that smell, that aroma. I'm like, what is that? How long does a beer need to sit on a shelf or cellar to be considered aging?
A year.
Are you just guessing?
Yes.
I was going to say
Okay.
6
Jay,
months, but
do you have any idea? Okay, because I am curious if we're waiting too long to drink this, because it says drink fresh, do not age on the can. And then I looked at when,
yeah,
and
older.
it's been a good 9 months since the canned on date. Sorry, Theoretical Jam.
I don't know. It still has that berry flavor to it. I mean, it comes through.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
that comes.
the only thing I could figure it might be a little flat.
Yeah, I just know if the little pungence in this aroma. it's like a berry, but I was like, it doesn't smell like a fresh berry.
Right. Is that what
But
we
there
have to
again,
share?
It's
this
about the
th-
beer.
Okay.
it didn't talk about, from everything I just read briefly, adding any fruit like they do on sours or things like
Yeah,
that. To me, it was like they were using the hops to impart the berry flavor.
yeah, that's what it said. Yeah, it didn't
So I
say
don't know that
anything
it would
about.
be a fresh berry flavor. I
So
mean,
they were relying primarily on the hop, maybe even the yeast too. This is from Cigar City Brewing Company, Tampa, Florida. Regional brewery, founded around 2007. We have done. Let's see. We did the hot. Did we do highlight? No, we did not do highlight. We did
Uh,
Maduro, Cosmic Crown, Florida Man on the Moon. So this is the last of the Cigar City. We've said plenty about Cigar City Brewery, about fifth generation person from Tampa starting it, and that's that.
yeah, this is being our fifth beer is probably enough to get a playlist going for Cigar City. If I remember to do that, I will make it so. All right. Has anybody had this one before?
Negative.
I think you've asked that already.
You just you have had it before.
I'm going to change it up
No,
though because
I've
I've
not.
had it. I'm going to go first. And for the sole reason I'm going to say that I don't think the canned on date has anything to do with the flavor or the aroma that we get from this beer. I got this beer in a 6-pack and then I got it again all kind of at the same time. Like I bought multiples of these for us to review and then for me to have a few. Because I typically really like a wheat ale. I don't like this one at all. And so I can say very, very surely that unless we just happen to get a bad batch, I drank this one when I picked it up and immediately knew I did not like it. And so
And
I
I've got
don't,
6 of these.
yeah, I mean, I have drank them all at this point just because I had them, and what I didn't give to you guys. But at the same time, it was not. I don't think it has anything to do with the length of time that we've had this beer, as to what you're getting out of it. The aroma of the beer itself is, I don't know what that is. It's not off-putting, but it's not necessarily pleasant either. It's not a beer aroma necessarily. And then the flavor of the beer is a light beer with a kind of a weird berry flavor to me. So again, I've typically the other beers we've had from Cigar City, I've enjoyed. I've really liked. I think they missed the mark on this one, in my opinion. And I don't like it. So I'm gonna give this one a 4. I think it's one you steer clear of, in my opinion.
Well, alrighty then.
Yeah. Ben laying down the brutality.
Ben, just yeah. Um, I can go. I think it's interesting with the hop that we've never had before. Trying to impart the berry flavor. To me, it comes across as flat, and I'm not a wheat. I think we talked about that. I liked a lot of the wheat beers when I was kind of moving over towards craft, but wheats are low end for me when it just comes to pure wheat ales. Um, I think it would be interesting if they actually introduced this more as a sour with that hop and used that hop to emphasize maybe with some fruit puree or something along those lines. If they had some berries to accompany it, maybe then it would work. But I'm not a brewer; I have no idea. I'm kind of with you, Ben. I don't think it works the way it is, and it might be the combination of the hops or something in there with the wheat. But yeah, I wouldn't go as low as you, but I'll probably put this at like a 5.5.
All right.
Yeah.
Andy, what say you?
I was leaning into this beer when I first saw it was a wheat ale. And I just, American wheat ales, I just think in general miss the target. Uh, the if it's not a European wheat like a Weiss beer, and it's all wheat ales are not created equally. Those Weiss beers are far superior to American wheats, and so there's a few wheat ales, the U.S. wheat ales that are pretty good, but there's too many that just are disappointing. The first thing I noticed on this was that aroma, that it's berry adjacent. It doesn't
It,
make me think.
it's almost like synthetic in some way.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't feel like an authentic berry.
Yeah.
And I could see, yeah, this hop can create a berry like essence, but it's not the most appealing. It tastes like a beer, but it tastes like if you could get your computer and you punched in a code for artificial intelligence to create me a berry wheat ale. This is what, the first AI with the, when they say images of this and the screens are distorted and you're like, the people looks, it's so funny.
I got 6 fingers.
Yeah, this is the beer, that the AI's first beer that it would produce, and it's amusing, but not in the best way. It's like you'll try it, but you won't do it again. So this is a 5 for me. It was an effort. I'm glad I got to try this new hop, and I get to log another one in my Untapped, and won't have to worry about it again.
Yeah, imagine having a 6-pack of this.
That's why I am so hesitant to commit to a 6-pack on things. I'm like, I don't know.
But you can offer it up to all of your friends and family when they come visit.
I can. I mean,
My
obviously
family doesn't drink stuff like this, and
Yeah.
I don't have friends. So
Yeah, man. That's why I share it with my friends here on our beer review channel. Right, that was 2 less I had to drink, so I was happy about it. Which is, again, I think overall it's disappointing from Cigar City because they have great beer and we've had some of
those have been
those.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, and this one just is not. And it's we're at 3 Jamokes here on YouTube reviewing beer, and that's what I think the 3 of us think. That will be a 4.8 for the Theoretical Jam Wheat Ale from Cigar City. Definitely one. If you've had, let us know what you think about it. Do you, come with the same thoughts that we do? Do you have different thoughts? We'd love to hear that down in the description. Definitely, though, before you do anything else, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell so you can be notified of all our videos in the future. Also, check us out on all social media links down below in the description. And come say hey in our Hop That Beer Review Discord server. Did we get it wrong on Theoretical Jam? I don't think we did, but you can come tell us that we did in Discord, and we'll be happy to listen. It is a chat room and nothing to be scared of. So hop in there and say hello to us here in the Hop That Beer Review Discord server. Lastly, if you have any interest in any Hop That Beer Review merch, like the shirt, koozie, glass, anything like that, we've got a few things out there. Come check out that link down below, and you can pick something up for yourself or a loved one. They make great gifts for your spouse or girlfriend. With that, for Andy and the Attic and Jay, I am Ben.
we're boyfriends.
We're boyfriends, yeah, exactly. Sorry. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Yes. Gosh, it's terrible. Can I go back and give this a 3?